Step on, you whack ass motherfucker.
If I cannot know me for long, my last man abused her, I can't refuse her. A lot of niggas used her, treat her like shit, even confuse her.
La face sur le gars, derrière les moments, il faut que je place jusqu'au cœur à ma sortie. Plus rien ne sera pareil, faut que je me batte. Dans ce rap, anyways, fun benches, any type of place.
Come high, and niggas get toasted. Fucking with my parents, some niggas got fed. Now they fucking with the feds. Go J Holiday, but I put it in the bag.
All walking the path chosen. From the cradle to the gas load. I still got the black ski mask. But I can get richer on the track I can if I said I wasn't hustling. Look at my life. I've been fed. Shorty pregnant with no way to live. Sleeping in the crack house. She ain't got no relative or friends with a zip proof. People about who selling it. Now she getting hungry cause she smell it. I paint a picture vividly as if a college spirit etching me. Staring at the heavens. Moving in the tendency. Sick of hearing you look. I realize my nigga flow is a reminder of my past like Greek ruins. Yeah, the sea keeps blowing. Unaffected by police. Or three losers we were consumed with. I'm even going away from people I'm cool with. I'm even cool, but I don't need the fools. If I move and switch easily for smooth moving. We ain't built the same for mind games and useless. I'm changed. Like the climate, I've changed. Check the forecast, I'll bring. Listen. If that is my blood circulates proper. And family is blood that circulates gossip. My sister calls my cousin calls my butt. Nobody calls me, and I'm the topic. Similar to what happened to my father. Was consumed by drugs, but she consumed vodka. I ain't feeling that. Hypocritical, judgmental bullshit. The pot calling the ghetto black. Just simmer down, one thing I never lack is food for thought. I just facts, the main course. Crabs pull you back when you make it out because they lack potential rise. It's clear to see the root of evil affecting my family tree. Can't bloom, resentment and greed. A soul key, my grandmother was victim of thieves of her own kid. Though we all sin, I call it how I see it. That's some cold shit. I forgive, but I won't forget. Siblings acting funny over money. I don't owe you shit. Yo. Check it out. I'm sick of gossiping bitches and niggas who gossip like bitches. Claiming they lie, but if you pop them, they snitching. So I from the building to gain knowledge of dealers. No, they lack the heart of those robbed in the trenches. I was out on the benches, what your neighbors be to pay. A powerful picture, like apocalypse now. Put my heart in my lyrics. Every time I sit down to write, my source of inspiration ain't three and a half mics. I must have been an MC in my past, like presently I'm unquestionably poetic. I'm that nice. People act like I don't deserve nothing I got. I grew up in a spot, I'm sleeping surrounded by customers not. Some of y'all should just stop. Animosity you got for me, was not. For years we ran the process like a marathon. This past topic, I time. Never provocate my own power. Some the police come with me, others ain't. The God is within me, I wish for nothing except that my mother was with me. So play judgment against me based on nothing but envy. They pray for my downfall like the song by Biggie. Born in the city that never sleeps, to rest in peace. This carved in stones to solve our other blend to eat. Rap my legacy, I leave my see my destiny. Never hope she never see the treachery. Success could be the type like a devil king. I burn the rare breed of niggas who rest. The street is been poetic. Never sleep, rest assured. Dope in the purest form, the real MC. Keeping it real is my protocol. Fall back, I got to open up the style, I was working on it. The beat is lifeless, till I put my verses on it. And it's like that, yo, I'm Mike Handler. Cormega representing live in Canada. Yeah!
Ottawa, what's good? Make sure you check out CapCityHipHop.com.
I don't know, I feel different about it because I'm a different person. I'm a parent, I'm more business minded than prop minded, and so I really, it's not a priority because I don't live out there. So it's not something that's on my mind every day. I got love for the hood though, and I got love for my peoples, but my priorities have changed,
Yeah.
I got to worry about my daughter getting home from school, her doing her homework, finishing my album, lawyers calling me, you know, deadlines I have to meet, you know, so that's what I think about more often. The album's gonna be, I don't even know how to describe Mega Philosophy, to be honest with you, because there's some songs on there that are just so what you wouldn't expect from me. I have a song called M.A.R.S. I'm just gonna say I have a song called M.A.R.S. Just remember that name. It's not nothing you would ever expect from me. I have a song about the industry that's gonna be a lot of industry people that have been perpetuating bullshit and doing our culture wrong. They're gonna hate that song. That's gonna be like the lawyer. It's like I'm a lawyer defending hip hop on that song. I have a song. I got a song with Nature that's dope. I have a dope song with Nature. I have an incredibly dope song with Nature on there. Black Rob. It's gonna be well-rounded. It's gonna be a lot of unexpected shit on there. Put it like that.
That's what's up,
man. I think what's happening is you got guys that really, some people take their job a little too serious. Some people, I don't know if it's the laws or it's the individual, but I respect Canada, and I respect that they're trying to keep the integrity of their country. Like, you don't, if I was a fucking country, I wouldn't want fuck ups in my country either. But it come a point, like I told one of the border guys the other day, I'm like, yeah, you trying to condemn me for action that took place damn near 20 years ago. You know, you bring up something that took 20 years ago. I said, if we look in history, if we used to condemn the Kennedys for stuff that happened 20 years prior to JFK being in office, we might have never had a president, because they was into prohibition. I said, if you would, Malcolm X, 20 years prior to him being an incredible speaker and advocate of peace and shit, was a pimp. So I said, how you gonna condemn me for old stuff? Like, I do a lot of positive stuff. And then that guy said, you're exactly right. So my thing with the border is, I respect it, but I don't respect. I think they need to be a little bit, they need to take their foot off the brake a little bit, because there come a point where I already came to Canada before and I had no problems. Like, I've never.
How long ago was that?
2008. There was no problem. There's never incidents at a mega show. Like, people who have a perception of me, I'm not the person that a lot of people think I'm not. It's not like I'm not a ruthless, ignorant motherfucker. I'm not fighting at my shows, drinking, smoking, and like, I'm not predictable. Like, you don't know me until you know me. So it's like, you know, there's some of the steps that they think, I think they overdo it sometimes. Some of the steps, I don't blame them, but some of the things, like that day, they could have let me in. One guy looked like he was leaning toward trying to help me. Then you got this other guy sitting next to him that looks like a straight dweeb, like he needs a girlfriend. If he had a girlfriend, I would have been in Canada, because he'd have been thinking about going home to his girl instead of minding the other Border Patrol guy's business. Because the other Border Patrol guy was cool. He wanted to be a model when he was young. He had that fluffy hair, you know. He had glasses on. He like, his name is Federico or some shit like that. Frederico. He like a Frederico. I don't know what his name is, but he looks like a Frederico. But he was cool as fuck. So Frederico was leaning towards letting me in, and then the guy with no girlfriend, he like, that shit don't got nothing, like his booth is here, it got lines in it. It's like tic-tac-toe. Imagine you play tic-tac-toe and the O is good, and then the X is like, yo, like the X, you in a whole different box. Like, handle what's going on over there. So I almost was in the other day, but the guy with no girlfriend, he's like, and then the guy's like, The body language is the most honest language in the world. So that, I almost got in the other day, but the guy with no girlfriend fucked it up for everything. So then, I got sent back. And when I got sent back, the officer that escorted me to the plane, I don't know his name, coolest motherfucker in the world. If I knew his name, I would shout him out right now. Very good guy. They treated me. If I ever get deported, I hope I get treated like that again. If you ever get kicked out of your country, you want to get treated the way that guy treated me. Like I felt, he treated me so good. When I got on the plane, the guy on the plane thought I was somebody. I am somebody, I keep forgetting I'm mega sometimes. But he thought I was somebody like, I don't know, like, maybe he thought I was a secret agent or something. Nigga gave me extra pretzels and everything. They hooked the brother up. So anyway, long story short, Canada, I respect it, but you have to learn to make exceptions, man. Straight up. Because everybody's not trying to come here and do shit bad. Like, Canada's a great economic place to develop relationships. I am not just a rapper. I'm a businessman. I would never come to Canada and do anything stupid because this is one of my biggest markets. This is the first place that ever gave me a magazine cover outside of US. Like, I get a lot of love in Canada. So I'm not trying to ruin that. So that answers that in a nutshell. No, that's not happening. That's a rumor. It was no. We made a song. The song was like, what's that spring break thing? Girls Going Out of Control?
Girls Gone Wild.
The song was like Girls Going Wild. It went out there. We just put out a song with the intention of putting out a song. But the fucking feedback was so bananas, so crazy that for a second we thought about it. And then it just, for some reason, it didn't materialize. But the buzz for that song got so big it started overshadowing each individual. Like, that shit was bigger than each individual.
Who did it feature?
Huh?
Who did it feature?
It features some pretty cool brothers. If you don't know who they are.
Action Bronson, Rock Marciano, SAIGON.
Yes. So, and then another thing that happened with that song is Large Professor, my man Large did some shit. Large did that back in the day shit. You know how when you little and shit, you see a girl and you be like, you know, you like, say your brother might got a crush on a girl, and then you don't give a fuck about the girl, and then next thing you know, your brother's kicking into her and she starts looking real nice and, you know, she starts being a cutie. Then all of a sudden you're like, yo, I want that girl. That's basically what happened with M.A.R.S. Like, we made a song came out fucking dope. Then I was sitting back debating what to do with the song, because I was trying to kill the song, kill the monster, because the song was getting, the buzz for the song was overshadowing the album that I was trying to make. So then Large Professor comes up with the bright idea of taking that shit for his album. He took the girl. So I was like, I said fuck it. So Large Professor took the M.A.R.S. song and put it on his album. Okay. So, but me being who I am, I wanted to make a bigger, better, badder M.A.R.S. So, you know, M.A.R.S. is basically a concept. Every letter represented an artist. A was for action, R was for, so now I made the new M.A.R.S. song. It's not a group. So the A is for AZ, the R now is for Redman, and the S for Styles P. You can't beat that shit with a back. So now Large Professor, since he took my last song, he has to make a fucking hell of a beat to replace that, you know, for this lineup, because the lineup is nuts. And that's the story of that. No group.
What's up, man?
Yo, listen, man, I'm open for anything. Listen, let me tell you something. Men hold summit, women hold grudges. Like, dogs, Nature is on my new album. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know what any, like, I work with anybody if I respect them as an artist, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to CapCityHipHop.com.
Big shouts to CapCityHipHop.com, DJ Skiz, Cormega, best hip hop site in Canada, really.
Ottawa, what's good? Make sure you check out CapCityHipHop.com for your latest videos, audio, and news. It's Ottawa's #1 urban media site.
All night I daydream and sleep but never get it. Forgot my house key, drinking on the stoop with Charles Bukowski. Write it down and spread my message like an epidemic in my best attempt to convince the world this lies without me.